Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek, and today I have for you just something that's kind of fun, a little bit of show and tell. This library of coins, 19th century collection, odd denominations really. So it's got the 2-cent piece, the 3-cent nickels, 3-cent silvers, shield nickels, and 20-cent pieces, but not in that order. You'll see it starts with the 2-cent pieces, and pretty interesting because it's got this set happens to have both the large and the small motto, which is cool. And you know, these books are fun because they've got the mintages right on there. And the mintages, I think, are mostly accurate, although it's intriguing because you get to a different area and the numbers are different than the red book. I'll show you that in a minute. But here, this front page has both the 2-cent and the 20-cent pieces on it. And it's interesting because, you know, they actually put spots in here for the 77 and the 78 proof-only issues. And this is something that happens throughout this book because there's a couple other issues just like that. Once again, the 77 and 78 on the 3-cent nickels. And interestingly enough, that issue, those mintages are identical, listed identically here on the 3-cent nickels as the shield nickels. And I will say that they actually, according to the red book, have a different mintage, but who knows? Who knows, right? Maybe the red book knows. Maybe the shadow knows. But in the meantime, this is an old school way of collecting. And this guy took the time to actually put together a few nicer coins in there. These 3-cent nickels are tough because nickel didn't last very well, isn't preserved well. So finding really nice nickel is actually a pretty big challenge. The 3-cent silver series, interesting thing about this series is, of course, the coins are so small and thin that they'll fall out of these albums really easily usually. One other thing to me that's intriguing about this series is you've got the 51O, that New Orleans mint coin that has, where'd you go, buddy? That little mint mark, oh there he is, out in front of the design there, that O. And I always thought that was kind of cool, having the mint mark on there. And I always wondered if there'd be other coins somewhere. There's always this weird idea I had that there were other ones out there with mint marks on different years, but just me fantasizing coin fantasies. There's some pretty nice grade coins in there actually. If you look like this 1859, underneath that dark toning, there's a lot of detail left on there. Same with this 1858. And after that, you see those don't look like 3-cent pieces because they're not. There's something else behind those other coins there where there are holes. This is a series also that's actually really difficult to complete, as you see a number of coins that have really, really low mintages on them. And other thing that's kind of cool about the 3-cent silver is that there's a few different designs to them. With the modified, the with and without leaves and other design elements on there, and they completely reworked them from the first years. So I always thought it was an interesting series because people don't collect them. But speaking of things that people don't collect, if there's a redheaded stepchild of the coin collecting community, is it shield nickels? I mean, you guys can vote if it's something other than shield nickels, but I'm thinking that this is the redheaded stepchild. Of course, the back of these books are really cool. They've got stuff, the different library of coins that you can order, the different albums you can use. But overall, here you go again with that 77 and 78 mintages of proof-only issues that they had on the 20-cent piece and they had on the 3-cent nickel. So pretty interesting. Like I said, the mintages are a little bit different from the red book. Also, what's interesting here is they've got these first years all together, the 1866, then they have the 67 with and without rays together, kind of a nice little design, and then you get into the 1868s and beyond. So those shield nickels came, with rays and without rays. You're looking at the rays shooting out in between the stars. That's the rays. And they made them both ways in 67. So anyway, kind of a fun old album. I wish Kind of wish all our albums looked like that, right? Just kind of fun, and a fun way to collect, and a neat little piece of history. I thought I'd share it with you before I have to find homes for these coins. So, alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.